Well, Happy New Year. Here's to 2023. Let's hope already it's going to be a better year for investing than 2022. We all know how bad that was. I'm not a big believer in New Year's resolutions, but I do think the turn of a year can be a really good opportunity to take stock of exactly where you're at with your different ventures and look forward to set some goals and targets for the year ahead. On reflection and obviously ignoring investing, 2022 was a really productive year for me. Since the turn of the tax year back in April 2022, I set myself the target of releasing at least one video per week onto the channel, and I've actually achieved that. And the reward from that has been obvious to see. My channel has really started to grow. I've been getting lots more views, lots more subscribers, and generating a lot more income into my YouTube channel through AdSense itself. But more on that in a moment. What I'm going to do today is outline my key 8 goals for 2023, split into YouTube, personal, and then investing. We'll start off then with some goals for YouTube for 2023. As you can see here from my December information so far, you can see that I've actually been successfully achieving over 1,000 average views per day for the latter half of the month. That's also resulted in me achieving 210 more subscribers within this month than I would usually do. And that's really been the picture for the year so far. If we click back and have a look at the year 2022, you can see that the videos have been really consistent here along the bottom, these little numbers. And you can see that subscribers have genuinely grown throughout the year to a point now where we're kind of on around 10 to 15 average subscribers every single day. So we're really getting some traction at the moment, and I really think that is in relation to the amount of videos and the quality of the videos that I'm putting out consistently. My YouTube earnings in this year are also the highest that they have ever been. So again, that does coincide with the fact that I've been putting better content out there. We'll pop across to the live subscriber count, and you'll be able to see, if we flick this back to 2022 again, you'll be able to see that since kind of March, April sort of time, where I've been putting out that consistent video, it has steadily grown, but we've got this kind of exponential phase now, and you can see this curve is starting to curve in an upwards direction. Now, some of this is out of my control in the sense of who actually views my content, but there are definitely elements that I have large amounts of control over, including the quality of the videos and the targeting of those videos. So in 2022, my target is to again achieve one video per week. So you can expect at least 52 videos coming out from me over the next year. This is something that has been challenging to do at times, but the results are clear to see. And this is something that I could really see growing into a substantial source of income in the future. As I've said, I didn't start YouTube for that, but I can definitely see the benefits of it now. And if it's something that could mean that I reduce hours at work in the future, or potentially have the ability to do what I want in the future, then why would I not spend more time on it? Target number 2 then is to achieve 8,500 subscribers. At the moment, on the 21st of December, I'm currently sat on 5,881, and I've achieved about an additional 2,000 in this calendar year. So I think this is realistic. I'm hoping to be able to exceed that. And you can see that if this growth continues here, that I've obviously shown you already, I do think that I could reach 9, maybe 10,000 by the end of this year. I do really feel like I've grown into this over the last few months. I'm enjoying it more than ever. I've got lots of ideas for videos throughout January and into February already, and lots of them have already been pre-recorded as well. So I'm in a great position to really kick on and make this something that I'm really proud of this year. So my first personal goal, but it's kind of a business related goal actually, is to generate £5,000 in additional income this year. So that can be from anything, so mainly YouTube and affiliate marketing and my business side of stuff. But I think £5,000 is a significant amount to be able to make in addition to my wage. We'll try to keep track of this throughout the year, and we'll keep looking in at my YouTube income and my affiliate marketing income and any other different side streams of income that I start to pursue within 2023. It works out at around £425 per month, so I'm kind of on track for that at the moment anyway, but I just want to solidify that, consolidate, and then I can really push on in 2024. So personal goal number 2 for 2023 is to read at least 4 different books. Now I know that's not going to sound like a lot, but for me, fitting around my very busy schedule, and it's not a massive priority for me, 4 is probably a realistic target. I've got loads of books sat over here already waiting to be read, and I've got a few more that I've recently bought downstairs. I really want to start to read more to develop myself and to grow as an individual, but I just need to find and make the time to be able to do that. 4 books this year would be one every 3 months, so for all that, I can probably afford to read kind of 2, 3, maybe 4 pages a day. And that is something that is actually realistic for me. And personal goal number 3 is to stay as consistent as possible with going to the gym and looking after my own mental and physical well-being. I've always played sport in some way, shape or form, or regularly gone to the gym. At the moment, I kind of go maybe 4 or 5 times a week, and I really want to try to continue that. Not only are the benefits here physical, but also mental. And when you've had a really tough day at work, getting to the gym for an hour and just completely switching off is an absolute miracle. So my goal for 2023 is to achieve at least 180 gym sessions throughout the year, and this equates to a session every other day throughout the week. And then we move on to the big ones, the ones that I'm sure you're all waiting for, my 3 investing goals for 2023. Obviously some of these goals are more controllable than others, because as soon as you talk about growing your wealth pot to X, it's going to be impacted by the movements of the stock market. So goal number 1 is to invest at least £4,000 within the year of 2023. Again, I fully expect to be able to invest more than that, but I thought that at the beginning of this year and I haven't actually achieved that. So this year, across my Vanguard ISA, across Trading 212 and in Coinbase, I want to have invested a cumulative £4,000. Now that's something that I can actually control myself. If I invest around £350 per month, I'll know that I'll be able to achieve that goal. When you couple that with my target to generate an additional £5,000 in income from side hustles or side businesses, after tax you're looking at probably about £3,500–4,000, so there's some of it already. So hopefully I'll be able to invest a lot more than that, maybe £5,000 or £6,000, but I think £4,000 is a realistic target, something to stretch what I've already achieved is probably about right. So that's target number 1 for 2023. Target number 2 for 2023 then is to achieve £400 in dividends across all of my different portfolios. Now I'm recording this video before my last few dividend payments have come in for the year, and I haven't yet received my Vanguard December dividend either. But from my calculations and what I'm expecting to achieve from the 2 other companies and my Vanguard investments, I should achieve around £332.34 in dividends this calendar year. So we're looking for an increase up to £400 this year. Again, I think that's more than realistic, especially with my idea to continue to invest over £4,000 in this year. I think £400 is very, very achievable. And then finally, a net worth goal. For those of you who caught my most recent entire portfolio update video, you'll know that my entire portfolio is currently valued at around £17,425. And of course, the market this year has had a large impact on the growth of my overall portfolio. So by the end of this calendar year, I want to try to achieve a net invested worth of £23,000. Now I'm currently sat on 17,400-ish. Once I've added the £4,000 in addition, if there's no growth and we get a complete break even, I'll be on around £21,500. But of course, we don't really know what's going to happen to the market. If we do have a positive year, £23,000 is more than achievable. If it does pull back another 10%, of course, it's unlikely that I'm going to be able to do that unless I can manage to invest a hell of a lot more money than I'm currently targeting. But I think £23,000 again is a target that I can actually really achieve. By the end of the year, I'll have been investing around 4.5 years, and by the time I hit 5 years, an initial goal of mine was to hit £25,000 invested. So I think being able to get to £23,000 during this calendar year is really going to set me in a good position to be able to achieve that larger, longer term goal. Another smaller goal this year is to achieve an ISA amount of £17,000. Now we're currently sat on just under £13,000, but again, investing capital into that throughout the year and the growth that I'm hoping to see as well, I think £17,000 is again an absolutely realistic target. So it's going to be a really interesting year ahead. Who knows what's going to happen? Are we going to have more inflation? Is inflation going to start to get under control? Are we going to start to see stock market growth again? Is it going to be this next bull market or the next bear market? Who really knows? But what I do know is that by setting these goals, setting myself targets to achieve by the end of this year, will make me a lot more deliberate about my decisions so that I can try to achieve these goals. If you've set yourself goals similar to this, please do let me know down in the comments below. And if you've liked any of the goals that I've set myself, also like the video, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Hopefully you'll be able to join me along the way and we'll be able to work towards our targets together and collectively and have a successful 2023. But in the meantime, if you want to check out where my Vanguard ISA is at the moment, you can check out my most recent update over here. And if you want to see why ISAs are so important in 2023, you can check that video out just over here. Happy New Year.